So we're going to talk a little bit here about creating threads and what the purpose of threads really is. And again, threads really are a series of tasks that roll up to a larger objective. So in the example I'm going to use here, this is really the objective will be ensuring that we follow up properly with this potential customer, our fictitious account, Lance Waters, and we want to make sure that Lance responds to us. So we've got a series of templates that we've created with our management team, essentially that roll up are things that roll up to larger objectives like following up the customer or ensuring that after the customer has the installation of their products or their cabinets, that we follow up with the warranty information and we get a customer review and so on and so forth. Threads are really for any kind of larger task that needs to be accomplished where there's a series of systematic tasks or steps along the way, and you want to notify different people or teams of their responsibility to meet that larger objective. So what we're going to do is create a new thread. We can either do it right from here, add new, or we can just click the new thread button. Either one is just fine. And what it does is it brings in this information here under the sub-tabs of threads. I'm going to say this one is going to be post-design follow-up. So Lance Waters came in. We've done the design session. We've given him a quote. So now we're going to make sure that we follow up with him. So we're going to ensure that we click the automatically generate template tasks. It's assigned to me. It's sales. I can give it a little description. And let's say it's in progress and the start date is today. And because this is something that doesn't necessarily have an end date, I'm just going to put it out for the end of the month. So when I click save, what we're going to see is a series of things are going to start to happen. And really what it's going to be is now when I scroll down, you can see this is the thread itself. And here's all the actual tasks or templated tasks that are going to happen. So today, the design session is complete, and there's no due date on this. This is really just the entry or the note of what happened. Design session is complete. Ensure that I've given him collateral, and the quote are with our prospect. And then I'm going to make sure that I email it to him with a thank you email, right? So this is kind of what I'm going to be doing today. This is the first step. Then on the 9th, I'm going to get a note or a task on my homepage that tells me follow-up call with Lance, ensure that he's got no questions from the quote or his design selections. And then again on the 14th, I'll have another task that tells me to send him some other information, and then I'll place a follow-up call to him again on the 15th. So essentially, these are tasks or reminders for me to call this customer in a very specific, methodical process of going forward. And this can be used for installation, for deliveries, for anything where there is a prescribed time frame or method of doing specific actions that roll up to a larger objective. And let me show you real quick what that looks like on my home page. So now I can see that I've got my threads, my open threads here. And now you can see on the 31st is when this is totally due, and I have my tasks for my post-design follow-up tasks for Lance Waters right here on my homepage.